welcome back to my channel. My name is Chana and this is Jar of Fireflies. Here I make videos all about my life as an Orthodox Jewish homeschooling mother of 3. And today I'll be taking you along for a day in my life as we get ready for Shabbat. Okay, so today is Friday, so we are getting ready for Shabbat, which starts tonight, and I am super stoked about that because, oh gosh, I need it. I just love Shabbat. Okay, first of all, apologies for the lighting. It's probably terrible. I'm literally just standing in front of the one light bulb on my chandelier because it's very cloudy outside, so I can't really film in front of a window like I normally do because it's not working. So Baby Firefly is just over 1 month old and I'm starting to feel back to myself, which means that I want to kind of do my normal stuff for this Friday Shabbat prepping time. So I do know that I want to make a dessert because I'm making another siyum this weekend. I'm having another celebration of finishing another book. I have finished Yeshaya, the book of Isaiah, and so I'm very excited to share a few words of Torah and just celebrate with the kids on Shabbat this weekend. So I was going to make some little brownie bites with icing and sprinkles on top for that. And this is super fun. So one of my dear friends has also finished the same book, so she will be making a siyum at the same time. We'll be doing this together, and I'm very excited about that. So it'll be the two of us, yay! Other than that, we are having guests this weekend for Shabbat. We're having guests for lunch tomorrow for Shabbat lunch. So my husband, of course, is doing all of the cooking like he normally does. He's in there right now, so if you hear any noise in the background, that's what that is. It's him cooking. And I do want to make some roasted green beans to go with that meal as well. But other than that, it's the normal cleaning the house and laundry and all the things like that. So, all right, let's go do the things. Okay, so with my last couple of videos, both being homeschool related videos, I got a few of the same questions over and over again that I thought, hey, let's just throw it out here because probably more of you are wondering as well. So the first question I got a lot was, why am I homeschooling? Okay, now there are so many reasons why we are homeschooling. I could probably do a whole separate video on this, and I may someday, but for now, I will just say that I know that at home, I can give my kids a fuller and deeper education than they would be able to at school. And I'm able to cater it to each kid to exactly meet their needs and really give them the best education possible. The next question that I got a lot was, would I ever send my kids to public school? So first of all, homeschool is working so well for us. So I don't see that that's going to be something that we'll have to really consider. But I mean, if we did, we would consider it. It would depend on the school in the area. It would depend on our personal finances, because first, before I would send them to public school, if homeschool wasn't working out for a child or our family, there's a Jewish school in the area, a private Jewish school, that I would send them to first. So yeah, I mean, I would consider everything because I will always consider what is best for our family. And the next question that I got is, how long will we be homeschooling? Like, will we homeschool for high school? So my youngest is only just turned 9 years old. So we are quite a ways off from high school, 5 years, right out, maybe 5 years, 6 years. So at least 5 years away from high school. So that's a long time. A lot can happen in our family between now and then. So I don't want to come out and say something specific about high school because so much can happen before then. Again, it depends on my kids, it depends on finances, it depends on where we live, like it depends on so many things. So those are the answers to the most common questions that I was getting regarding homeschool the last few videos, and I just wanted to go ahead and throw those out there. If you do have any other questions about homeschool or about like our homeschooling or anything like that, feel free to let me know down in the comments below. I will do my best to answer your questions there. I also have a homeschooling playlist, which I will link to in the description box below, and there's a lot of information there as well. All right, so my husband is using the oven, but I got Baby Firefly down to sleep, though I hear him crying right now, but my husband ran to get him. So anyways, while I have this baby-free break, I'm going to use the stove and make some chocolate-covered Oreos. So I have got some double-stuffed gluten-free Oreos, some King David brand white chocolate baking coins things. These are basically like candy melts, but kosher and not dairy. And I got a couple different sprinkles. So I've never done this before, but doesn't look that hard. So let's do it. So I'm using the double boiler method to melt the candy melts. So I'm just putting a metal bowl on top of the pan. There's a little bit of water in there and I'm turning the heat on that. And then I'm just gonna open up this box of candy melts and pour them in and just kind of stir them here and there until they are all melted and ready for dipping the Oreos. All right, so I think it's all melted now and we're ready to do the Oreos. I did prepare a baking sheet with some wax paper so I would have somewhere to put those after they get coated with these white chocolate. Okay, so I just put a couple of Oreos in there and I'm just kind of moving it around there with the spoon. I saw a video online that suggested using a fork, that was a better way to get your cookies out, just so I guess that more of the candy melts will come off of your Oreo, and that seemed to work really well. So that is why I'm using a fork there. But basically I'm just tossing them around a little bit and putting them here on the sheet. You guys, this is actually so easy and kind of fun. Can't wait. All right, these turned out so cute. I am so excited for the kids to eat these at third meal tomorrow when we do see them. I am so excited to see their reaction when they see them. My younger two have already seen them and they're like, do I get one? I'm like, yes. Oh, you want a taste test? No, not now, not now. Because if we taste test, there won't be enough for tomorrow.
Oh, but you will save me a couple.
I will save you at least one.
Yeah? Or two.
Well, it depends on how many there are and how many people are there.
Who are we having?
The usual crowd.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna put these in the fridge so that they harden up real good, and I don't know if I need to store them in there or not, but probably I will. So anyways, okay, Baby Firefly has woken up. All my kids are now awake, so we're gonna get back to it. After I had those Oreos done, the oven still was in use, so the kids and I worked together to tidy up around the house and clean things up, put things away, and then they went off to enjoy some individual pursuits while I continued cleaning by working on vacuuming the house. It's probably a little bit early in the day to vacuum the house, considering it's still not midday yet, at least the kitchen specifically, because I know the kitchen will get dirty again before the day is done, but at least I can get the rest of the house done and the kitchen is clean for at least a little while. So I went to Costco this week, and while I was there, I got this new laundry basket for the kids. They've had trouble getting their laundry to stay in the basket. It keeps ending up on the floor next to the basket, so I thought this cool new basket would help with that. And voila, I was correct. Not only that, but now they're fighting over who gets to do the laundry because they all want to wheel the cart over to the laundry room. I consider this a giant win. Also, this is totally the difference between me going to Costco and my husband going to Costco, because my husband goes to Costco and he comes home with things like apples and fish and laundry detergent, and I go to Costco and I come home with things like piles of books, potato chips, and 2.5 bushel laundry baskets on wheels. Okay, so it is almost 2 o'clock right now, and my husband is finishing up in the kitchen, so I am working on getting Baby Firefly to go to sleep, and then I'll go in there and start my cooking. Okay, ready to roast those green beans. I have talked on this channel before about how I cook these, but since I'm doing it, I will say it again. I just take a baking tray and line it with a piece of parchment paper to make cleanup a breeze, and then I put my green beans there on the tray. I pulled off any stems that I had missed when I had washed them. There were still just a couple. And then I'm just adding on a generous portion of olive oil and salt. And now I'm just gonna kind of use my hand to mix that together so that everything is evenly coated. And then I just put that in the oven at 350 degrees until they look roasted. How long that is, I'm honestly not terribly sure. Okay, so as soon as I got those green beans into the oven, I got Baby Firefly down for a nap because I had been wearing him while I prepared the green beans and he fell asleep, but I was able to like transfer him and I fed him and got him to sleep. Anyways, he's no longer touching me. So now I'm gonna get those Brownie Bites mixed up so that they will be ready to go into the oven when these green beans come out. All right, and on to those Brownie Bites. I am using the King Arthur brand gluten-free brownie mix. It's super delicious and super easy to make. I do it almost exactly according to the package instructions. The only difference that I do is instead of the oil, I use applesauce. This is something that is pretty standard whenever I am baking with a mix. I pretty much always swap out oil for applesauce. All right, so I am just going to mix that up and then I am putting those into a mini muffin pan for baking, and that is what is going to make them those cute little brownie bites. Doing the brownies this way in the mini muffin pan makes them a wonderful little portion size, as well as the fact that they're like good to go as soon as I'm ready to serve them. I don't have to cut a pan of brownies or arrange them on a tray or anything. I can just literally pull them out and put them on the table at dessert. And I don't know why, but inevitably I'm always messing up trays of brownies, and by the time I finish cutting them, they look awful. But these always look cute. Okay, those green beans are done. For anybody who is wondering, it was right at about 50 minutes at 350 degrees for them to be roasted where I like them. And then I just put those Brownie Bites in, and now I feel like we're on autopilot. Here are what the green beans look like out of the oven. And now I'm gonna sit and edit while the brownies bake. Look who woke up. All right, so the first batch of brownies came out of the oven right there, and there's a little like half batch in there right now. So once that is done, these will cool off. I'll put some icing sprinkles on top and we should be good to go. So yeah, this day is turning out pretty nicely. Things are actually getting done, and I'm honestly a little bit surprised at that, but I'm okay. Okay, let's get back to the things. Okay, so things kind of went a little bit off the rails there in the middle of table setting. This little one woke up and it was quite inconsolable. So we have been spending some time together and he's doing better now. The table is still just with plates on, and that's okay. We're gonna be able to finish that before we eat, and that is okay. All right, so what's happening now? Shabbat is starting soon. Things are just done enough. I did finish the little Brownie Bites. I put some icing on those and dipped them in some sprinkles. They look super cute, even if half of them were cooked too long. And yeah, that is okay. Not all of the laundry is put away, and that is also okay. Everything is okay. All right, but yeah, that's where we're at. So as great as the day was going earlier, yeah, this last hour here, things have kind of gone off the rails, but that's okay. And yeah, I know I say that all the time. All right, so what's left to be done? All right, so the flowers are still in their packages from the store, so I need to put together my bouquet and my daughter's bouquet, and I'm not really sure how that's going to work because I am holding a baby. So I think I'm going to probably have to wrap him back up and wear him while I do that, but I almost said that, but that's okay again. And sorry, because I'm saying it all the time, but it is okay. All right, so I think I'm gonna go do that and probably go ahead and call this video a close now because, like I said, day going off the rails and I'm a bit tired now. I did not sleep super well last night because Baby Firefly here kept waking up. He was having a bit of a rough night, so I was glad I was able to be there for him. Oh my goodness, leave root. Leave root. You have really cute. Oh. So yeah. So yeah, we will go ahead and call this video a close. Really thought he was sneezing. Probably he was. Were you sneezing? Okay, so I'm gonna go get myself cleaned up, put those flowers together, and yeah, that's it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Clean you up, clean you up. Are you clean that? Okay. Cover that up. Please give this video a thumbs up. Hit that like button if you enjoyed. I super appreciate it and it helps my channel out a lot. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know how your day is going. Let's get that conversation started. And be sure to hit that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed because I would absolutely love to see you here again. And with that, we are done. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day and I will see you in my next upload. Okay, as soon as I got those green beans in the oven, I put Baby Firefly in. All right, so as soon as I got those green beans in the oven,